And we are back with you live here at Kansas Christian College, Cowan Memorial Auditorium at 74th and Metcalf for our final semifinal game of the day. And yes, I did say that, final semifinal.
Seems to make sense.
Yeah, it seems to not make sense, but it actually does.
It seems to make about as much sense as the rest of the things we say.
That's true. That's true. We are at 74th and Metcalf. This is the NCCAA Division II Regional. The winner, there are 4 regional tournaments going on. The winner of each regional will go down to Ozark Christian in Joplin here for a couple weeks for the national championship for the Division II here. And there will be one team from each region and then 4 at-large bids making up those championships. We have had 3 games so far today. And I'm looking for my list here. Our first game of the day, Arlington defeated Southwestern Adventist University 93-61, so Arlington moves into the championship. Our game we're getting ready for here, the winner will face Arlington. On the girls' side of the bracket, Ozark 83, Dallas 62, so Ozark, the number 1 seed, moves into the championship. So both number 1 seeds advance. Arlington Women versus Champion Women was the game that just concluded. Champion won that. Champion is the number 2 seed. So on the girls' side of the bracket, we have the number 1 seed versus the number 2 seed in the championship. That game will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Ozark and Champion played earlier this year with Ozark winning by 3 points. So we expect a great game there tomorrow. On the guys' side of the bracket, we are 3 minutes away from Dallas versus Kansas Christian. Dallas had the most unorthodox road to get here. Dallas had to play in a play-in game against Randall a few days ago. Dallas won that game, giving them the opportunity to play the number 2 team in the region last night. That was Manhattan. In an overtime thriller, Dallas knocked off Manhattan 91-87.
Wow.
So not only did they play in, they knocked off the number 2 seed to advance. So now Dallas will go up against Kansas Christian. I believe Kansas Christian is the number 3 seed. And so we're looking forward to quite a battle here. And I'm joined by Kevin Kramer. He helped me out for the last game, but in case you weren't here, that is who it is. And Kevin, I suspect that this will be kind of like our girls' game just a minute ago. We're going to see a flurry of action up and down the court.
That's what it's looking like from these 2 teams that are warming up out here. There's a lot of good shooters, but they're all long and athletic, and it looks like they're ready to get up and down the court tonight.
And one thing we want to make sure to mention, Kansas Christian is the host school. However, for this game, Kansas Christian is going to be the away team, so they will be wearing the dark jerseys. They will be the guest on the scoreboard. So a little bit confusing there, but I believe every game so far in this tournament where Kansas Christian men or women have played, they have been the away team. So just that's why they pay us the big bucks, to be able to keep track of those things.
That's right.
So Kansas Christian will be the away team. They will have on the dark jerseys. Dallas will be the home team. They will be wearing the lighter colored jersey. Kansas Christian will start out the game going from our left to right. As you are watching it, however, it will probably be opposite for you because the camera is on the other side of the arena. Dallas will be going from our right to left. Just one note to make here. This is being filmed with a huddle camera. It's an automatic camera, therefore we don't control it. It just follows the action. And so hopefully that will work out well. If you have a delay in the video in contrast to the audio, we suggest that first you reset your browser. See if that helps, see if that speeds up the delay. If not, drop us a message in the YouTube chat and let us know, and we will try to get those synced. We have a little bit of problem with our camera slowing down as the game goes along. So let us know on that. And we would love to hear from you in the chat. We'd love to have some shout outs from you, especially for players that are playing the game. Please keep it clean. And we already have one of those. Vincent Smith says 15 for KC. Let's go. So that's Vince Smith. And we're going to cut our mics for a little bit and listen to the in-arena announcements.
Bringing us all together in this glorious event. We ask that you keep all of those that compete safe and all of those that travel safe. Keep us in a great mindset and a spirit of sportsmanship, and help us all to be the best that we can be and glorify you in all that we do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, please welcome the Falcons of Kansas Christian. The Falcons are coached by Jaime Cuellar and assisted by Richard Galley and Zach Sanders. Starting at guard, number 1, Javarius Washington. And number 2, Raekwon Frazier. Number 5, Rashad Wilson. Number 15, Vince Smith. And number 21, Elazar Conley. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, please welcome the Crusaders of Dallas Christian. They are coached by Dwight Coleman, who is assisted by Jeff Robinson and Jalen Milas. Starting at guard, number 10, Jason Macchiavo. Number 12, Taiwan Battle. Number 15, Tyler Hobson. Number 22, Joseph Allen. And number 25, Sheriff Allen. Your officials for today's game are Bobby Edwards, Brad Eubanks, and
All right, and we're about ready to get this game started. Again, Kansas Christian versus Dallas Christian. Kansas Christian is the tournament host, but they will be the away team on the scoreboard for this game. So keep that in mind. Dallas Christian will be wearing the lighter gray uniforms. Kansas Christian will be in their all blacks. And we are about ready for tip-off. Tipping it, Kansas Christian or Dallas Christian, Joseph Allen goes up for the tip, and Kansas Christian sends Raekwon Frazier up. And Kevin, this gym kind of filled up in the last few minutes.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of hometown people are coming out to support.
As Kansas Christian wins the tip and sets up the offense. Washington over to Smith. Smith back to Washington, back to Smith. Long three.
Tip ball.
Blocked, partially blocked.
Looks like Dallas is starting out with a zone.
And Dallas, Jarius Allen. We've got 2 Allens on the court for Dallas. We'll try to keep those straight for you. Jarius Allen with the ball originally. Now passed over to Hobson. There's a long shot by Jarius Allen. Three-pointer good. As Washington brings the ball into the front court. Washington over to Wilson, back to Washington, back to Wilson. Now over to Smith, looking for something. Now we have a shot by Wilson, no good. Save going out of bounds. Macchiavo with the ball, looking to press it.
What a play.
And he does pass ahead. I didn't get the number. Looks like Hobson with 2.
That was Hobson, yep.
Open 3.
Smith.
For Smith, and he drills it. You will notice during this game, Kevin, the student section is setting up on the stage, and they can get quite loud.
Yeah, compared to the last game, the overall crowd noise is definitely up. I'm having to turn up my microphone just to even be able to hear ourselves.
Yeah, because we want to hear ourselves, but
well,
hopefully you can hear us as well.
You definitely do. You want to be able to hear
Jarius
yourself.
Allen with the ball. feeds it to Joseph Allen. 4 seconds on the shot clock. The ball goes back to Hobson. Hobson drives in and scores, and we're going to get a flop warning.
15. Flop.
On Vince Smith. That's just a warning. We've seen that quite a bit during this tournament.
Huh.
And so we have a flop warning as we have a couple new subs into the game. For Kansas Christian, Jordan comes in.
They might want to introduce that into the NBA sometime.
Yeah. Conley in the game as well as he kicks out to wing. Point being run by Washington, looking for something to open up. Near travel, ball goes back inside, beautiful pass, rejected at the rim. Great play there by Dallas, turned over as Darian Williams went up for that.
Do we have a, yep, that was Darian Williams.
Now Kansas Christian putting on some pressure, a lot of contact, nothing called. Half-court trap being set. Dallas is in trouble.
Gets
throws
it
the
away.
Ball. Beautiful take by Dallas all the way to the basket. Score by Hobson. Kansas Christian quickly back this way. Dallas calling for a travel. Nothing called. There we have a shot by Washington for Kansas Christian. Now a turnover.
Away.
Back to Kansas Christian. Goes up, misses the shot. Rebounded by Dallas. Number 25, Jarius Allen, quickly pushed up the court by Macchiabo. And back to Macchiabo, and Dallas will set up the offense. And now we have a near turnover ball thrown deep and recovered.
Wow.
Oh, what a sequence of events.
Fouled on the three-point line. That's number 1, Javarius Washington, with his first foul.
And an act of desperation, that ball was thrown back in. Taiwan Battles happened to catch it, then put up the 3 and was fouled on the 3. I believe he was behind the line. If so, he will be shooting 3 free throws. First free throw, no good.
And he was behind the three-point line because they put 2 more fingers up.
Your ability to count has always amazed me, Kevin.
You know,
especially that simple subtraction.
It's something my mom taught me at an early age, and I've just never let go of.
You are a poster child for homeschooling.
Thank you, Tim.
For sure. Second free throw was good, I believe, as well. Was good as we were talking over it. Third free throw good. So
2 out of 3.
Battles comes away with 2 out of 3 as Washington brings the ball into the front court. For Kansas Christian, down 11-5 early in this last semifinal game of the day. Again, winner goes on to the championship to be played at 3:30 tomorrow. We've got an attempted 3 and a foul.
That's a foul on number 12. That is Battles. And they are going to give him 3 shots.
All right, so again, we will have a foul on a three-pointer on the other end of the court, which will send Vince Smith to the line for 3.
So if he had 3 and he just shot 1, that means he has 2 left.
you are on the top of your game tonight, Kevin. Top of your game. Raekwon Frazier coming into the game, going down into the low area on the free throw for this next free throw. And again, we see, I believe, a 2 out of 3 on that as Dallas quickly pushes the ball up the court. Another three-point attempt, air ball, and Kansas Christian fans will let him hear about that, I'm sure. The student section will. Washington quickly driving in, now back out to Washington, swing around to Jordan. Washington with the ball again, looking for room, nothing there. Ball back to Jordan. Jordan almost traveled with it, puts up the shot, no good. Fight for rebound off of Kansas Christian 21. Conley going back over to Dallas.
Sometimes the difference between a travel and not a travel is just what the ref decides to call.
That's very true. That's very true. Macchiabo with the ball, bringing it into the front court. Now Dallas passing it around into the hands of Hobson. Hobson going strong to the basket, no good. Kansas Christian on the fast break. Ahead of everybody is number 15, Vince Smith, and Smith takes it all the way in for two. Dallas quickly jumps out of bounds, passes this ball back in, and Jarius Allen is controlling it at the top of the perimeter for Dallas. Now Allen passing over to Joseph Allen. Good pass inside, controlled. I didn't get a number on that, I'm sorry. Taken all the way in by Washington, missed the shot, fight for the rebound, still fighting. Looks like it went out on Dallas, and I am correct on that.
You are correct on that one, Tim.
Or at least the officials agree with me. I believe that last made basket was by Hobson on the other end. Here's the pass back around to Jordan, over to Washington on the far side. Washington cuts through the double team, puts it up, ball rolls around and in.
I liked how once he got in the air, he kept control and was able to make a nice soft shot.
He kind of slowed down once he got in the air,
yeah,
and got things back under control, yes. Jarius Allen with the ball, now he passes to Macchiabo.
Lob pass
Jarius Allen
to the rim.
cuts back door, lob, nothing there. Kansas Christian again on the run. Long three-point attempt.
Got it.
From Vince Smith, and he drills it. And Kevin, we have a tie ball game.
Both of these teams have offensive power. You can see that.
Another give and go.
And a foul.
Hard foul by Vince Smith, and that's going to send. It's going to send Jarius Allen to the line for two.
That's Smith's first foul. That is team foul number 2.
And I am being told online, and I can see this now, there's no R in that. It's J-E-S. J-E-Russ. J-E-Russ. I will. J-E-Russ. I'm still trying to get it here.
If it makes you guys feel any better, Tim and I have been cousins my whole life, and he still calls me Johnny.
J-A-I-R-U-S is how that should be pronounced, which would make sense because that's how it's spelled as Macchiabo goes coast to coast for two.
Timeout.
Quick timeout by Kansas
City.
Christian. We're going to have a 30-second timeout, and we will.
Take the next step towards your college degree at Kansas Christian College. We have residential and online degrees just for you. Our faculty have international experience and teach from a Christian values perspective. Classes will be convenient, your degree will be affordable, and you will be prepared to serve others in your career. Enroll today in your undergraduate degree program at kansaschristian.edu. Take that next step toward your life goals and achieve your dream. Enroll today at Kansas Christian College. Classes are forming now.
We were tied.
Okay, we're back here with you. How about Jairus? Is that close? Give us a shout out and let us know. Oh, now I'm seeing J.I. Russ. I appreciate that.
J.I. Russ.
J.I. Russ. We will do our best with that. No promises. Well, except I'll promise I'll mess it up at least one more time. But J.I. Russ as Kansas Christian has the ball into the front court. Dribbling around is Washington. Nice pass inside, partially blocked.
Dallas
and it's going
ball.
to be turned over to Dallas. Kansas Christian initially set up like they were going to do some sort of a press. Now Washington's going to just put a little bit of pressure as they bring the ball up. Macchiabo with the ball. Another backdoor cut. Knocked away there by Vince Smith. Vince Smith looking to run, now backing it off. Over to Jordan. Jordan looking down low. Kicked all the way outside for a long three on the opposite side. The student section for Kansas Christian was
They wanted that one.
was standing up ready to cheer, and that didn't quite fall.
Nice
but now we have
putback.
a follow down low by Frazier. And we have a 1-point ball game again. Now a near steal by Kansas Christian, but it will stay with Dallas.
Yeah, that student section stood up like they were about to go nuts. Unfortunately, it just didn't fall.
Look at Joe! Look at Joe! Go, Joe! Get to him! Double down! Double down, Tilly! Double down, Tilly!
Tough shot there.
Washington again on the run, 3-on-2. Great pass, missed shot by Vince
Open
Smith.
layup.
And now back on the other end, Dallas wide open as Tillier Hobson puts down the jam. I believe that was Washington from the corner, no good.
We got ourselves a foul.
Rebounded by Dallas Christian and
21.
By Conley for Kansas Christian. Dallas Christian will bring the ball in baseline. 94 feet to go as Macchiabo comes out of the game, replaced by Harris.
That's Conley's first foul, team foul number 3.
Three times, let's go!
Dallas passing around up top in a little bit of trouble now. Breaks out of it. Good move there. Hobson with the ball. Kicks it back out to Jay Iris. There you go. I think I got that real close. Back over to Hobson for the 3, and he drills it with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Kansas Christian quickly bringing the ball into the front court. Near travel again by Kansas Christian. As they swing it around. Rebounded. Here's the three-pointer.
Williams with
by
2
Jordan.
offensive rebounds on the same
job,
possession.
Great job by Williams. And I believe that was
a tip by 2 different players.
Hyacinth took that in, didn't get it to fall, but his teammate helped him out and put it in.
I think they'll give the points to Frazier, but it was him and a Dallas guy went up for it, and the ball just fell in the basket.
Hobson again eyeing a 3. Now he puts it up, no good. Rebounded. Williams going up high for it. Kansas Christian will come back this direction, down by 3. There's Hyacinth driving into the lane, kicks it back outside to Wilson. Back to Hyacinth. Hyacinth puts it up.
We got a block.
No basket, but
2
he will
shots.
go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on 0. That's going to be Jordan Harris.
Hyacinth steps to the line.
That's Harris's first foul, team foul number 2. Caleb Willis in the game for Dallas. Subbed in for Allen.
Hyacinth drills the second free throw, and we are back to a 1-point ball game as Kansas Christian sets up in a full court zone press, looking for the steal, not able to get it. Dallas quickly comes down, 3 from the corner, no good, but rebounded. I believe that was rebounded by Hobson, put back up for the bucket. Wilson with the ball, passing it over to Hyacinth. Hyacinth with the shot in and
that one
out.
was 3/4 of the way down and just popped out of the basket.
He should get 1 point for that, Kevin.
I would think so.
Again, Hobson for the 3. I believe that was, no, that wasn't Hobson. That was Jay Iris Allen for the 3. As Jordan brings the ball into the front court for Kansas Christian. Jordan surveying the defense, now gives it to Williams up top, and near turnover. Dallas knocks it out of bounds. Hobson knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with Kansas Christian.
We've got some subs for Kansas Christian. We've got Conley in the game. We have Washington in the game. And we have Jackson Hall in the game.
Washington running the post. Excuse me, running the point. Washington throws up a quick three.
Gets the
as
bank.
The shot clock buzzer goes off, banks it in, and the student section comes to their feet, cheering for that effort.
Went from about the middle of the Christian Healthcare Ministries logo on that one.
It's generally not a good sign when you're shooting from the logo. Dallas Christian works the ball around. Now we have another long three by Battles. A little bit short. The student section is letting him hear it with a nice little air ball chant. You can tell some of those are in choir.
Yeah, it seemed like they almost had harmony on that one.
Yeah, I think I heard 4-part harmony. It was beautiful. Hyacinth with the ball now in the half court, looks to drive in, takes it all the way up. No good, followed by Williams, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Dallas Christian there, pushing the ball up the court. Stop and pop from 15 foot, no good.
There's going to be a foul on 25.
Foul by Allen.
Jairus Allen with the foul. That's going to be his first foul. Dallas team foul number 3.
Let's go Caleb Willis. We're reading on the live stream here. Looks like Caleb has some fans here watching in tonight. Jackson Hall bringing the ball into the front court. Back over to Washington. Working around, Washington clears out Hyacinth. Now looks to take it all the way in.
Nice wraparound pass, just didn't go to anyone.
And Hall was the only one back on defense as Harris was taking that in. Hall fouled him on the floor. Good play by Hall there probably to break that up. Make Dallas Christian set it up from underneath their basket. Pass comes in, now kicked back out to Harris. Harris will set up the offense, still 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Joseph Allen with the ball there. Now foot was on the three-point line by Caleb Willis. Shot does not fall. Hyacinth with the rebound, pushing it up court. Kicks it out to Jackson Hall. Jackson Hall with the 27-footer.
Deep
and
three.
Drills it.
He caught that ball in rhythm, and when he went up for that, you could tell it was coming off his hands pretty well.
Yeah, that had to look like it was going in when it was shot. Jackson Hall is kind of known for being a three-point shooter. Now Jackson Hall with the steal, looking up court, throws the ball away back to Dallas Christian. Jackson quickly back on defense, and we have another turnover. Washington 3-on-1 break for Kansas Christian. Washington takes it all the way in. No goaltending called, followed by Darian Williams. He puts it in, and Kansas Christian takes a 2-point lead.
Washington was down on that play, but he's back up, running again. He got hit pretty hard on that play.
Joseph Allen with the pass now.
Off the fingertips of Dallas.
Makayabo pushed that ball underneath. Ball went out of bounds on Dallas, comes back to Kansas Christian as Hyacinth will come out of the game for Kansas Christian. Into the game is Vince Smith. 3 subs came in for Dallas. See what we can do here. Tucker in the game, number 5. I believe number 11, Perez.
Yep.
And looking for a number on the third one. Maybe Hobson back in the game, or I might have missed.
That would be Tucker on the far side. Is that?
I think maybe Hobson. We're not sure. Anyway, we're back to action here. Washington with the 15-footer, no good. Strong rebound underneath by Dallas Christian, and Tucker quickly bringing the ball up the court. Open 3 now, an alley-oop look. Great play underneath there. Shot does not fall. Washington gets it, and he's going to slow it down for Kansas Christian, up by 2. Jackson Hall attempted a pass to baseline. Micah Tucker got in the way, kicked that ball, so Kansas Christian will have it on the sidelines as Jordan comes back into the game for Kansas Christian. Into the game, Macchiabo for Dallas Christian. A lot of subbing in this game, Kevin.
Well, I think both of these teams are playing with a very high intensity, and their coaches know that, so they're trying to keep them as fresh as they can.
High screen set by
got
Williams, but he's going to get called for an illegal screen as he's trying to help out his teammate. And ball will be turned over to Dallas Christian.
That's Williams' first foul. That's the team foul number 5 for Kansas City.
Micah Tucker with the ball in the front court. We had a call away from the ball.
Number 11, offensive foul for Dallas.
That was Jalen Perez with the foul. Now Dallas will put a little man-to-man pressure on the ball. Kansas Christian quickly breaks that pressure, pushes it up court. I think that shot may have been partially blocked by Vince Smith. Dallas looking to run as Perez brings the ball all the way into the lane, now kicks it out.
And that's
a
going to
little
be
bit under control.
turnover.
Ball off of Joseph Allen, out of bounds, and it will go back over to Kansas Christian. 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go in this first half, and Kevin, it has been a very fun and entertaining half to watch so far.
It definitely has. There's definitely been a lot of action and a lot of good plays being made out here.
Ball swung around to the opposite side, going up strong as Conley puts it in. Freshman, but playing like a senior on that play. 2 points for Kansas Christian as they have now a 4-point lead. Ball into the corner. And a turnover back to Kansas Christian. Jordan coming up with it. Into the lane, stops, now gives it to his teammate Conley.
Oh.
No good. That ball rolled around the rim and did not fall.
Just about had his second basket in 2 possessions.
Hyacinth back into the game. He'll come in for Jackson Hall. And Dallas will bring the ball in and bring it up court as Kansas Christian waits for them to get over half court, and then will apply a little bit of pressure. Trapped in the lane, good pass out there to Joseph Allen, shot no good. Down the court quickly.
Conley with another
near miss.
Close basket. But
I think he may have had his second bowl of Wheaties this morning, and he's shooting a little too strong.
A little strong.
There's a 3, little too short. He should have shared that bowl. Hyacinth bringing the ball into the front court for Kansas Christian. Takes it all the way to the rim. Beautiful play by Hyacinth as Jordan puts some pressure on Dallas Christian. Dallas Christian coach calling for a timeout, doesn't get the call, then decides he does want that timeout, so he will take that timeout. Kansas Christian has pulled ahead to a 6-point lead after being down. And 2 of the Dallas guys come over and check in with us. We appreciate that. Good to see you guys. We are not the official scorebook, score table, anything that has to do with official. We are not.
But Battle and Hobson will be going back into the game.
Battle and Hobson will be going back into the game. We can report that to you because they reported to us, and I didn't see because I was too busy. I just had my question answer. That must have been a 30-second timeout, so we will not go to commercial. See if we can reset as these players walk back out, give you a few numbers, find out who's in the game, see if anybody's, as a rabid fan gets loose. I'm guessing she's about 4 years old. Nice tackle by her mother or babysitter or aunt or sister or something there. So the game will continue. Fortunately, nothing was going on at that point. Looks like Kansas Christian has their same 5 in. We already announced
We've got
Dallas
6 in there for
Christians.
Dallas, trying to sneak an extra in on us.
That is one strategy. So
Yeah.
Macchiabo will come out of the game. Now Dallas has 5. Dallas again looking for a back door, nothing there.
Our coach from Dallas might be loud enough that you may be picking up most of what he's saying on our microphones.
Long 3, no good. Great rebound
Williams
by
with a
Darian
strong
Williams. And Hyacinth looking again to take it all the way. Williams, strong rebound, fighting for it.
Oh,
Shot is called
they're gonna
off.
say no.
Jump
they're gonna
ball
say a
is
jump
going
ball.
to be called. Williams was fighting for that. Finally got a hold. Not a bad call, really.
Probably
That
not. He
ball
might
was-
have even traveled somewhere in there, but
There may have been a lot of stuff that happened somewhere
you know,
in there.
there was a lot of things going on. Williams, though, to his credit, just played until he heard a whistle.
That's what you're supposed to do. Now into the front court.
Partially tipped a play, a shot attempt.
Hyacinth again pushing the ball ahead to Jordan. Jordan
We got some hands.
drives in. He's going to get the foul. This call is going to be on the floor as well.
This is going to be on 0. This is Harris. That's going to be his 2nd foul. That's going to be the team 5th foul.
So Kansas Christian will take the ball on their baseline. Passes it in post to Hyacinth. Hyacinth takes a look. Thought he was going to drive in. Instead, he kicks it out for a long 2 by Frazier. No good. Rebounded by Dallas. Dallas will bring the ball up court. And now Battles literally trips over his own feet, and the fans are going to let him hear about that. Does not lose possession, however, as Dallas continues with the shot. No foul called. Kansas Christian up fast in the break. Strong take to the basket by Vince Smith. Good.
Nice play.
And Kansas Christian now ahead by 8 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this first half. And this is an important last 2 minutes. See whether Dallas will cut into this lead or Kansas Christian will spread this lead out. Nice interior passing there. Great shot by Joseph Allen underneath. 2 points for Allen with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Kansas Christian inbounds the ball, and Jordan bringing it into the front court now into the hands of Hyacinth. Hyacinth has had a good first half. Back up to Hyacinth, looking at Jordan on wing. Jordan passing the ball inside. Williams trying to get that ball to Frazier. Went off the foot of Dallas Christian.
We got Noah Brooks in the game for Darian Williams.
First time Noah Brooks has been in the game tonight.
Noah Brooks is 6'8" freshman.
On the inbounds, Frazier had an open look at it, missed it, got his own rebound, kicks it to Brooks. Brooks back out to Jordan. Now Hyacinth looks to drive. Jordan goes down to the baseline, nothing there. Hyacinth passes opposite side to Vince Smith, and Vince Smith drills the three. Kansas Christian goes up by 9 with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in this first half.
Smith was fired up about that play. He even gave one of the fans a high five.
Hey, that's good interaction.
That's
and on
right.
the other side, Jairus Allen with the shot. I believe that was a three as well. 1 minute to go, 6-point game. Now Hyacinth puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Hobson. Dallas Christian looking to push it all the way to the basket. Ball knocked away by Hyacinth. Jordan ahead of the crowd. One man to beat. Jordan goes all the way to the basket. No good. Basket rebounded by Frazier. Frazier puts it in. Kansas Christian spreads this lead back out to 8 with 35 seconds to go in this first half. And Kevin, I am going to need a cough drop at halftime.
I'm sure your voice is hurting because I'm tired of listening to it.
I appreciate good honesty there, Kevin. Now Dallas Christian setting up a play with 8 on the shot clock, down to 6 in the hands of Battles.
Just 10 on the...
I don't think they see the shot clock now. Long shot, no good.
5 seconds left in the half.
Kansas Christian passing it again to Jordan. Jordan has a chance, throws it up. No good on the shot, and we will go into halftime. Kansas Christian up 38-30 in this very entertaining and fun first half. We're going to be off the air for a couple minutes, or our voices will be off the air. We'll keep the live feed going. We're planning on having another interview here at halftime, and then we will also go over some stats with you. So we'll go to...
Prepare yourself to help others in the field of human or social services by completing your bachelor's degree in psychology at Kansas Christian College. This accredited program can be completed fully online, offering you great flexibility. A degree in psychology taught from a Christian values perspective will prepare you to serve others as a counselor, caseworker, rehabilitation specialist, social worker, or even a career in criminal justice, and so much more. For a limited time, get your bachelor's degree for just $20,000. Classes are forming now. Enroll today at Kansas Christian College.
We are back here on the air, 10 minutes to go before the beginning of the second half, and I am joined in the booth now by Dr. Delbert Scott, former president here at Kansas Christian College. I also many times refer to him as Dad, especially around dinner time. That's the time I like to refer to him as Dad. So, Dad, welcome to the studio, and welcome back to Kansas Christian. You all came up here for a couple days to help out, and just kind of give us your thoughts so far as you've watched a little bit of this tournament.
Well, it's amazing to see all the activity and all the people that are here for the game, welcoming Harold Carpenter, who has taught here many years and was out about I don't know how many months with COVID and first time back. So that's wonderful. It's a great game, great to host so many good schools, and so it's been good to be back, and we've got to see a lot of good friends.
Now, one amazing thing that a lot of people may not know, this sports program and transformation of the gym is something that has all come about within about the last 6 years, and you were president at the time. Chad Pollard, the current president, I'm not sure what his title was during that, but you all kind of spearheaded these efforts. Maybe you want to tell us a little bit about that. I had Chad on last night telling a little bit.
I hope he told the truth.
I think he did.
It was his idea, and he came with to present starting a sports program, and Chad's full of good ideas and also has the ability to carry it out and bring it to fruition. And I said, give it a try. We needed some recruiting because our student body was very low, and so it's been fantastic to watch it turn from a school of 30 students to a school of, I don't know, 100 and some on campus plus the online program. So it's fascinating to watch, and all these sports athletes on campus. It's just it's really rewarding to see them have an opportunity.
And Jim Poteet was saying during an interview in an earlier game that Kansas Christian is still adding sports, looking at adding, I believe, women's softball next year, and looking into adding women's flag football as well in an effort, again, to try to get more student athletes here at Kansas Christian College. So you have been gone now for, I believe, about 3 years.
It'll be 3 years in 1st of July. Mm-hmm.
So we assume we have several Kansas Christian fans and alumni on the live stream watching right now. So maybe they would like to know kind of what you're doing and what's been going on over the last 3 years since you left here.
Well, after nearly 10 years, I retired in July, 1st of July of 19, and was home for just a few months in Lowry, our home in Lowry City. And my wife had a stroke, Donna had a stroke, and was in long-term recovery. She's getting along fine, and we're so grateful for the prayers of our friends and for God touching her. And so we're living in Lowry City and taking life easy sometimes, but we are very, very blessed and so glad that the kids are here running the show, and they have the energy and the ideas to carry on, and God's blessing them, and we're grateful for that.
So in theory, life has slowed down for you quite a bit.
In theory, I actually served on the Missouri Public Charter School Commission, which serves Kansas City and St. Louis. It's a state commission that authorizes charter schools in those two areas. Our charters, we currently have about 19 schools under the Charter Commission and about 11,000 students and growing. So that takes quite a bit of my time and helps me to be involved with minority students and giving students an opportunity to have a chance.
All right, well, that is great to hear, and you'll be relieved to know that we only have 2 headsets. So Kevin Kramer, my cousin, your nephew, has been helping me out, but we don't have headsets for both of us. So fortunately, you're not going to get ganged up on by the 2 of us. But we appreciate you coming by, and thank you for your time here at Kansas Christian College and for your your efforts and leadership during that time, and it's got to do your heart good to be here and see all the people that are out here for the game. We can look across into the stands and pick out many people that you know, many are lifelong friends, and then obviously all the students that are here cheering on. Just a great night.
Yeah, and it's been really rewarding to see people come into the program. Chad had just started the program when Jim Petit decided to retire to the Overland.
Prepare yourself to help others in the field of human or social services by completing your bachelor's degree in psychology at Kansas Christian College.
We're blessed, and we wish the kids that are running the show a lot of strength and a lot of wisdom. So it's rewarding to pass it off and watch them doing a good job.
All right, well, I think our live feed may have crashed, so we're not sure we got the last part of that.
That's all right.
I will let you go, and if you happen to see Stephen Kelso, send him this direction. We will try to get that back on. I think I'm going to just shut this down. Yes. Folks, we're having a little bit of trouble now with our camera. We're trying to get some help down here. Hopefully we will get that fixed and be able to get you the second half of this very exciting game. We have 2.5 minutes to go in halftime, and we're going to go to a commercial, try to get some.
Take the next step towards your college degree at Kansas Christian College. We have residential and online degrees just for you. Our faculty have international experience and teach from a Christian values perspective. Classes will be convenient, your degree will be affordable, and you will be prepared to serve others in your career. Enroll today in your undergraduate degree program at kansaschristian.edu. Take that next step toward your life goals and achieve your dream. Enroll today at Kansas Christian College. Classes are forming now.
Nice take. And we got a timeout.
Okay, folks.
13-point game.
We are back on the air here with audio. We know that we have lost video, and now the video has come back up. Sorry for that technical difficulty. We will try to check and see what happens. Kevin, we're just 45 seconds into this second half, but I was looking down trying to get this fixed. Do you want to give us a little rundown of what happened there?
So to start the second half, there's just been a little bit of a flurry of some points, and I don't really remember exactly what did happen.
All right. That's why we pay you the big bucks.
Well,
Kevin. Thank you.
To be honest, I watched a little bit, and then I was watching you a little bit because you're trying to fix the computer.
Okay, so we're back up here. Everything seems to be okay. Let us know if something's not okay.
That was Hobson for 2 points.
We don't seem to be getting audio from the floor, but we're getting it through our headset.
Washington with the ball up front, passes it over to Wilson. Now Wilson sees what he can do with it. Penetrates the lane, puts up a floater off the rim.
Great follow there.
Conley with the nice follow, and he's fouled. 25. That's Allen's second foul, team foul number 1 for the half.
Jason, let's go, son. Let's go.
We should have audio feedback, but all we're getting is out of the headset, which is fine. I mean, they can hear us, but they're not getting as much of the gym noise.
Huh.
So I don't know.
That seems like an over there issue, not a.
Well, I would say it is, except since we had an issue here, I'm guessing it's here. But we can live without that.
Yeah, I think just deal with it.
All right, so we've got things about as good as they're going to be for now, it looks like. Let us know. Hopefully, we had to reboot. We should be streaming again. Let us know if you're having trouble on your end with audio or different things like that. We're going to do our best to tell you what's going on in this game as Kansas Christian has pulled away to a 14-point lead with the ball in the half court. There's a three-point attempt, no good by Smith. And now we have a steal by Washington.
Nice play.
Alley-oop to Smith.
Conley,
not quite there.
It was just a little high for Conley, but he still went up and almost made a play.
That was Conley. Thank you for catching that, Kevin.
No problem, Tim.
Again, Kansas Christian's putting a little bit of half-court token pressure on Dallas as Dallas comes down, sets it up in the half court. And this is Jairus Allen with the ball now, passing it over to Battles, looking to set up the offense with 15 on the shot clock. Battles now dribbling in, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Allen. Allen kicks it around.
That ball was tipped, and now there's a foul on the play. It looks like number 10 is going to be called for the foul.
That's Macchiabo.
That's Macchiabo, and that's his first foul. That is team foul number 2.
Washington handling the ball up top for Kansas Christian. Pushes it over to Frazier. Frazier throws it away. Macchiabo pushing the ball down court for his team. Now into the corner. Three-point attempt in and out by Battles. Rebounded by Hobson. I believe that was Hobson. Hobson puts it up and good. Trying to get things back, set back up here and reset. Thank you for joining us tonight for this last semifinal game of the day. It's been a long game, a long day as Kansas Christian pushes the ball inside. Foul there, and I believe Conley will go to the free throw line.
That is 22, yes.
Joseph
Allen on the...
Get their board. Don't go nowhere. Watch the tip out, Jason. It's yours. Good foul, Joe.
First free throw, no good by Conley. Kansas Christian with the 12-point lead, a little over 16 minutes to go in this ball game and in this long day of basketball. Second free throw, good for Conley.
Reverse it, Joseph. Reverse it. Go, go, go.
Now Dallas looking to push the ball all the way to the basket. Battles, no good. Kansas Christian quickly on the run out. Wilson into his hands. We haven't called his name much tonight. Passes to Frazier, back to Wilson. Wilson looks to drive, back to Frazier. Great play by Wilson there as he sets Frazier up for the easy basket.
I believe that was actually Williams on the play. Nope, you're right. It was Frazier. Had the wrong number.
That's what I thought. All right. Now into the front court, Joseph Allen with the ball. Macchiabo
15.
goes to drive. Foul on Kansas Christian, Vince Smith.
That's going to be Smith's second foul. Team foul number 1 for the half.
Dallas Christian will take the ball in on the sidelines, down by 15. Good, strong drive to the basket there by Jairus Allen. Jairus Allen. There you go. I messed it up for you again. It's a new half. Jairus Allen with the 2 points as Kansas Christian brings the ball into the front court. Passing the ball around. Another strong take to the basket No good there by Conley.
They say it stays with Kansas Christian.
15 minutes to go.
When we go white, you got to hustle back in there. Stay tight. Nothing on the baseline, Tilly. Don't let him go at baseline. Help Ty, here it comes. Help Ty. Hammer.
Ball out to Wilson.
Go, Joe. Go,
Wilson
Joe.
quickly passes it around. We've got a call away from
TJ,
the
you ready to help the helper?
basket.
Go, go.
Number
Talk,
10.
safety.
We have a foul there, Kevin. I didn't quite
Well-
follow that.
No corner, Tilly.
I believe
no
that's
corner.
shot clock. They're saying that shot
I want
clock
no
should
corner,
be
need
at
help.
14
I
rather
got
than
you.
10.
Nice.
Hey, it's
So
not
shot
the
clock
same
will be
player. Don't go back
reset.
with a handoff. But I tell you, beat it.
Now strong drive to the basket. Great defensive play by Joseph Allen there.
Taken right
back
back.
to Kansas Christian. No foul called. Follow by Vince Smith. Vince Smith puts it in. Vince Smith is having a good game tonight. We've called his name quite a bit.
Yeah, he's definitely getting involved.
Now Dallas looking to set it up. Swinging around the horn. Makayabe with the ball. Three-point attempt, a little bit short.
Way to follow his shot, though. Gets his own
By
rebound.
Jairus Allen missed the basket, got
Puts
his
it
own
in.
rebound, and drove it in for the score. And we have a timeout on the court. Full timeout. We're going to take this timeout with.
Take the next step towards your college degree at Kansas Christian College. We have residential and online degrees just for you. Our faculty have international experience and teach from a Christian values perspective. Classes will be convenient, your degree will be affordable, and you will be prepared to serve others in your career. Enroll today in your undergraduate degree program at kansaschristian.edu. Take that next step toward your life goals and achieve your dream. Enroll today at Kansas Christian College. Classes are forming now.
Interesting.
Tim Scott along with Kevin Kramer back with you here at Kansas Christian College, and now we are getting a little bit of that crowd noise for you. Things seem to be coming
Sure
back.
are.
Technology is great except when it's not, and it seems like it's not great whenever you want it to be great.
That's right.
Not exactly sure what all that meant, but it sure sounds smart, Kevin. So, 13-point ball game. Kansas Christian in the lead. 14 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this game. The winner of this game will move on to the championship game tomorrow to face Arlington at 3:30. That game will follow the girls' game, Ozark versus Champion, at 1 o'clock. Also championship game. So, now Kansas Christian brings the ball into the front court. Slows it down momentarily, setting up the offense. Washington handling the ball up top. Looks for a pass, kicks it back out to Wilson. Wilson backs up the offense with 5 on the shot clock, almost loses it over to Washington. Long three off the rim, no good. The ball does hit the rim, play continues. Another shot by Kansas Christian. Wilson, no good. Rebounded by Dallas Macchiabo, and Macchiabo pushes the ball up court to Allen. Now Allen has the ball in his hand in the half-court set. Swinging around again, ball ends up into the hands of Battles. And just as I say that, a couple more passes over to Macchiabo. Macchiabo drives to the lane and scores.
He used his body to defend himself as he went clear across the lane and was able to finish with that right hand. That was a nice play.
Again, Kansas Christian in the half-court set. Frazier down low, loses the handle, taken away. I believe that was Macchiabo. Now he kicks it back to Battles. Battles back to Macchiabo. Looking around, 19 on the shot clock. To the corner, strong drive to the basket by Allen. That goes. And just like that, this 15-point game is now down to 9. Kevin, just in case you were thinking about going to bed early, you better stay up a little longer.
I think we're going to have to play this one out.
Washington tries to drive in, that's cut off. Kicked out to Smith. Smith now looking around. Frazier comes up to set a pick to help him out. Smith kicks it over to Washington. Washington with the shot.
Nice
Great
play.
shot and play. Kevin, you mentioned earlier Dallas Christian's coach. You all shouldn't have any trouble hearing him as we get a blocking call on Frazier on Washington. We are closest to Dallas Christian's bench, so when the coach comes up a little ways, sometimes he's about 5 foot away from us. In contrast, the Kansas Christian coach is midway between us and the concession stand, and he's about 25 foot away. So we're going to hear Dallas Christian coach a lot more than we're going to hear Kansas Christian coach.
Well, and we may hear Dallas coach more than the Christian coach anyways, just because he's a pretty outspoken coach, and if his players have half the energy that he has, I think they're going to make a run at this game right here.
And we talked to him the other night and talked about how his passion carried over to his players as Kansas Christian puts up the shot. No good. Gets their own rebound. Tries for a quick little sneaky pass down into post to
It looked like a Patrick Mahomes no-look pass, about 80 mile an hour.
It was a Patrick Mahomes pass. It looks like some of those that he throws to Robinson when Robinson bobbles them and they fall and
wasn't
go out of
looking.
bounds. Exactly. Now Macchiabo bringing the ball into the front court, guarded closely by Wilson. 11 and a half minutes to go in this ball game. Kansas Christian up by 9. And we're going to have a turnover.
Going to go to Kansas
by
Christian.
Dallas Christian. Joseph Allen got a hand on it but couldn't control it as Jackson Hall was playing tight defense. By the way, Jackson Hall back into the game, as well as Jordan. Jordan will bring the ball into the front court. Jordan to Hall.
And Williams is also back into the game.
Hall to Hyacinth. Back to Jordan. Jordan looking to drive. And
said we got to travel on the.
He made a great little move. Unfortunately, he didn't dribble before he made that move. So that will be a turnover on Kansas Christian. Ball goes back over to Dallas. Let us know that you're hearing us okay out there after we had some technical difficulties. We want to know that we are in fact live and just not talking to each other. So give us a shout out. Let us know that you're listening, where you're listening from, and any players that you would like to recognize. Mention them. We'll try to give them a shout out as well if we can find time to do so. Ball quickly passed around the horn back to Jairus Allen. Jairus Allen for the 3, I believe.
And before that inbounds, there was a foul on Jordan. That was his first foul, team foul number 3 for Kansas City.
Now Kansas City getting a little wild with the ball. Gets it back to Hyacinth. Hyacinth keeps it under control now, looks to drive in, kicks it out. Jordan opts for the drive rather than the 3. The shot is no good. Jackson Hall back on defense all the way into the basket is Battles. Shot does not go down, but Battles is fouled.
Williams is going to be called for the foul. That's going to be a shooting foul. That's his second foul, team foul number 4.
Boy, Williams for Kansas Christian is listed as a freshman, and that is one big freshman. He's playing some big man ball down inside there as Washington comes back into the game, and Wilson will have a seat at the line. Battles. Shot is up and good. Washington again takes over the point. This is now a 7-point ball game, and Kevin, we are down to the 10-minute mark. Jordan with the ball over to Hyacinth. Williams with the screen. Hyacinth takes it all the way to the basket. Just rims out, won't quite go in, a little bit strong. Dallas Christian looking to run with it. Great backdoor cut there. Hobson wasn't able to get the ball inside. Battles now has the ball. Looking around, back to Hobson, back to Battles. Now shot inside, bounces around, and that shot is good.
Got a favorable bounce on that one. Quite the touch.
We're down to a 5-point game, and it really feels like the momentum has switched. Kansas Christian may need to burn a timeout here pretty quick, unless Jackson Hall can connect, and he cannot. Strong rebound underneath by Macchiabo.
Yeah, Williams had both hands on that one, and Macchiabo was just able to take it away from him.
One extra pass, says Dallas Christian. They get it. Shot by Macchiabo, no good. Rebounded by Hall. Washington brings the ball up, leading by 5 with a little under 8 minutes to go, and will set up the offense.
Conley looks to be set to check in here at our next break.
Washington falls down with it. Hall from the corner drills it, and Kansas Christian needed that shot, and they got it. Very timely shot there for Hall, as Kansas Christian spreads this lead to 8 with 8.5 minutes to go.
Perez is going to be in. Malakar is also going to be in.
And Kevin, during that timeout, as Dallas Christian's players were coming over, Coach Coleman was encouraging him, saying, good play, good play. Even though Jackson Hall drilled that last shot, Dallas has really been fighting hard to keep in this game and pull back. This had spread, I believe, to a 15-point lead at one point. And before that shot, Dallas had cut it to 5. Jackson Hall puts Kansas Christian back up by 8, but still 8.5 minutes to go. Anyone's ball game. And thank you to Chris for letting me know that you hear me. Chris is in the gym, so hopefully he's not just hearing me because he's close by. Hopefully he's watching online. Now, Hobson, Battles taking it in, loses possession. There's a tie-up on the ball.
I believe that we got a timeout call by Kansas City Christian.
All right, timeout by Kansas Christian. That's a full timeout, and we're going to take that timeout with you. We will be back in 30 seconds.
Prepare yourself to help others in the field of human or social services by completing your bachelor's degree in psychology at Kansas Christian College. This accredited program can be completed fully online, offering you great flexibility. A degree in psychology taught from a Christian values perspective will prepare you to serve others as a counselor, caseworker, rehabilitation specialist, social worker, or even a career in criminal justice, and so much more. For a limited time, get your bachelor's degree for just $20,000. Classes are forming now. Enroll today at Kansas Christian College.
Tim Scott along with Kevin Kramer back here with you at Kansas Christian College for what has been a very entertaining game. Chris says that he is at work at the moment, so Chris is not in the gym. So providing he doesn't work as janitor here in the gym or in the concession stand, he is somewhere else listening and watching this game. So thank you, Chris, for letting us know that you hear us okay. Let us know if the audio is ahead or behind the video, and we'll try to fix that as well. As Washington for Kansas Christian brings the ball into the front court, up by 8 with just a little over 8 minutes to go. Now Hyacinth looks to drive, kicks it back out to Jordan. Jordan around to Hall. Hall looked like he wasn't ready for that, but he did catch it. Back out up top, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Strong take to the basket. That ball just rolled over the basket for Washington. Wouldn't quite go down. Washington slaps his hands together. He thought that was good as well, but just did not fall as Battles has the ball. Good attempt by Jordan Hall to steal that. Couldn't quite get up high enough. Jairus Allen with the 2. Boy, we've called that name a lot tonight. Allen having an excellent game and forcing me to keep saying his name. Pass to Hyacinth. Hyacinth looks to drive, kicks the ball out to Jordan. Jordan driving in, tries to get the ball back to Hyacinth, throws it away. Dallas Christian now on the run. Allen all the way in with the basket and the foul. And Kevin, with that, this game has been cut to 4. and Allen will go to the free throw line to shoot one.
Well, and I think Jackson Hall dove underneath that play trying to swipe that ball out, and he's not sure that he made any contact on that play, but they called him for the foul anyways, so at the end of the day, it was a foul.
Kevin, DCC Crystal, I assume that's Dallas Christian College. Address, Crystal, says shout out from Dallas, and you guys are doing a great job announcing these games. I hear you. Thank you, Crystal. We appreciate that, and we always like hearing from those out there that are listening. We're going to do our best to take you through the rest of this game and tell you what's happening as best we can as Kansas Christian has the ball into half court, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kicked around to Washington. Washington with the long three. Looked like it was going to be good from here. Just a little bit long. Dallas with the rebound. Only down 4 as they bring the ball into the front court. Now down into the post. A lot of contact down there. Nothing called. Pass taken away by Frazier. Frazier all the way to the basket. Excuse me, that was Wilson. Wilson for 2. Big turn of events right there. Dallas had a chance to cut it to 1 or 2. Instead, Wilson takes it down, stretches that lead back out to 6.
That was a nice.
Now I think we're going to get a foul on Jackson Hall.
I think we are. That's going to be his 3rd.
Hall has been isolated down in post. Now they're going to get someone back in for Hall.
And that's going to be the team's 6th foul.
Dallas did a good job there of isolating Hall in post and one-on-one. So he was fighting for all he was worth, but he was undersized somewhat as the long shot goes up by Battles there, no good. We've got a fight on the floor, not a real fight, fortunately. Fight for the ball, and Kansas Christian Conley is going to be called for the foul. And
that's going to be 1-and-1 on that play.
Dallas will go to the line to shoot 1-and-1.
It's a 7th team foul. That's Conley's 2nd foul.
Kevin Russell says, let's go, nephew.
Is that?
I don't know who your nephew is.
I'm guessing he's not one of our uncles.
Well, I don't think we have a Kevin Russell, so I think we're good there. Shot a little bit long, strong rebound underneath from Williams. Williams back in the game after an extended rest. 6 minutes to go, 6-point ball game, and Kevin, this is shaping up to be just the game we thought it would be, as both teams are battling hard, and this has been a pleasure to watch. Beautiful backdoor play.
That was nice.
High to Vince Smith. Vince Smith puts it in for 2. Kansas Christian pulls back ahead by 8 with 5.5 minutes to go in this ball game. There's Allen driving to the basket.
That's going to be a charge.
Offensive foul.
That's going to be a charge on
Smith.
25. Allen.
Vince Smith set up for that charge. Help defense. Excellent play by Vince Smith as Dallas Christian gets a couple fresh legs into the game. Make that 4 fresh legs. I think there were 2 players. So Washington bringing the ball down into the half court. Up 8 with a little over 5 minutes to go. Almost thrown away. Hyacinth recovers. Now drives.
Another foul.
Kicks the ball back outside.
25 again. That's going to be Allen. That's going to be his 4th foul.
Okay, so Jairus Allen with his 4th foul. Kansas Christian will inbound baseline.
We got a sub coming in for Allen, it looks like. Yep.
That is Harris, sophomore from Dallas Christian.
That's going to be team foul number 5 for the half.
Kansas Christian having a little bit of trouble getting the ball in. Now they pass it out to Hyacinth. Hyacinth looking to set up the offense. Still 15 on the shot clock. Hyacinth started to take it to the basket. Now kicks it back out to Wilson.
Nice shot by Wilson.
Drills the 3. Great play by Hyacinth there, drawing the defense to him, then kicking that ball out to Wilson. And just like that, Kansas Christian goes up by 11. Dallas Christian calls a timeout. I'm speaking louder because I can hardly hear myself. This crowd is getting very loud. We're going to have a full timeout by Dallas, and we need to
Take the next step towards your college degree at Kansas Christian College. We have residential and online degrees just for you. Our faculty have international experience and teach from a Christian values perspective. Classes will be convenient, your degree will be affordable, and you will be prepared to serve others in your career. Enroll today in your undergraduate degree program at kansaschristian.edu. Take that next step toward your life goals and achieve your dream. Enroll today at Kansas Christian College. Classes are forming now.
And we are back here at Kansas Christian College for our last semifinal game of the day. 4 minutes and 54 seconds to go. After a big three-point shot, Kansas Christian has pulled out to an 11-point lead. Quickly, a few shout-outs here. I can hear you shout out from Dallas Christian College basketball. You got this, boys. Dallas Christian College is behind you and supporting you all. From James Argon. Number 15, Vince, is his nephew. All right, Kevin Russell, Vince is your nephew. Vince has had a great game. Shout out to KJ Malakar from Dallas Christian. Mom loves you. Come on, DCC, need the upset, says Chase Yancey. And Dallas Christian with the ball in the half court, little under 5 minutes to go in this very exciting ball game. Back into the hands of Allen. Allen swings it around to Allen as well. Now Malakar back to Allen. Shot.
Oh.
The basket's good. Late call.
I think that's going to be they're going to call a foul on Williams. I believe it was.
We're going to see the basket.
Are they calling that after the foul or after the basket?
The basket did count. No.
They're just going to count that as an and one?
Yes, the basket did count, and Joseph Allen will go to the line to shoot one. A little bit of confusion on that. We weren't sure. Thought maybe he had called that. Maybe Allen had come back down and the foul occurred after the basket, but they're sending him to the line for one. Yeah. Allen makes that free throw, converts the traditional three-point play.
Malakar back into the game for Dallas.
And this is, again, an 8-point lead as Dallas
a little bit of full court pressure put on.
Unshakable in both games this weekend. Won't go away. They keep fighting, and now they're coming out in a half-court man-to-man, trying to put a lot of pressure on Kansas Christian. Kansas Christian drives in,
offensive
kicks it
foul.
Out underneath the basket. That is number
Washington.
11. Perez sets up for that charge and gets the call. Turnover on Kansas Christian will go back over to Dallas as Dallas checks into the game. Jairus Allen is in the game. Hobson in the game. Perez and Joseph Allen. So that's the lineup for Dallas Christian with just over 4 minutes to go. Nice cut to the basket there by Malakar. Misses the shot. Strong rebound underneath by Vince Smith. Vince Smith has had an excellent game. Under 4 minutes to go. 8-point game. Kansas Christian in the lead. Working the ball around back into the hands of Hyacinth. Hyacinth has done a great job creating in this game. Now Hyacinth just stops and pops. Does not make the shot, but Williams underneath with the rebound and put back for two.
And to think that he's just a freshman, he's going to continue to develop and be a really solid player.
Williams has been a difference maker in this game. Great defensive play there by Wilson, knocking that ball away. Out of bounds on Kansas Christian. It will stay with Dallas with 10-point difference, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Ron Allred saying, where did you find this helper? I think he's talking about you, Kevin. Ron, when money is tight, you got to take whoever you can get. We're happy to have Kevin here and happy to have Ron Allred watching from a distance. Wish he could be here in person. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Dallas Christian working the ball around now. Allen for the three. And Jay Iris Allen with an impressive three, again to cut this lead to 7. And Dallas Christian will not go away.
I know, every
Keep
time.
fighting all the way.
Every time you think they're down, they come back and make a big shot.
I tell you what, Kevin, Dallas Christian showed up to play this tournament. They have fought. Every game has been a hard-fought battle. Now Hyacinth takes it inside, gets a little bit out of control. Ball lost momentarily. Rebounded by Kansas Christian. They'll set it back up. Ball did hit the rim. Shot clock reset to 20. Now it's down to 10 as Washington has the ball. High screen set there. Washington drives all the way in, puts it in. Great job by Williams, coming 25 foot away from the basket to set that screen. Dallas Christian coach calling the timeout as the lead again spreads to 9. Dallas Christian fighting for all their worth. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in this game. Conley will check back in for Kansas Christian, and Jim Poteet comes to the score table. I thought maybe he was going to check in, but looks like he's just checking on a foul count or something like that. So we have 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. 9-point ball game. Dallas Christian will have the ball. Quick timeout by Dallas Christian coach, trying to set up what he wants to do on offense and probably setting up what he wants to do on defense. I'm going to guess, Kevin, and this is only a guess, but I'm going to guess that Dallas Christian, if they can come down and score, they're going to automatically go to a full court press, see if they can get a turnover. Still a little too early to foul. Boy, in a game of this speed at this level, 9 points can disappear like that. So they're not, I don't think they're wanting to foul yet and put Kansas Christian on the line. Probably if this stays a less than double-digit game, they will probably opt to just try to put some pressure and get a turnover, but we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good strategy. Dallas has already shown that they're willing to press the ball a little bit. So after a made basket, I definitely see them jumping into a full court press on that again. See if they can get a quick turnover and get some more points.
All right, so Dallas Christian will inbound under Kansas Christian's basket, having the full length of the floor to go. Ball goes in, comes into Battles. Battles gets that ball to Allen. Allen will bring it across the half court. Allen to Macayabo. Macayabo looks to drive.
That foul is on Wilson.
Foul is on Wilson. I didn't see exactly what happened. I can tell you the Kansas Christian players thought they should be getting a tie up there rather than a foul. I didn't see what happened, and I know sometimes players can be a little bit biased as Macayabo nails the first free throw, cutting this lead to 8 with 1 minute and 59 seconds to go. Everyone checking into this game. Hyacinth back into the game for Kansas Christian. Perez back into the game for Dallas. We had a couple other subs come in for Dallas. Tucker into this game. Macayabo at the line, shooting the second shot, and that one was pure as well. Now Harris will come into the game.
And Tim, just like that, we got a 7-point game.
Macayabo comes off of the game. Let me tell you what happened there. Coach for Dallas Christian subbed Harrison simply so he could stop the clock and give him a chance to set that press up. Very smart move by Dallas Christian's coach. Now Kansas Christian gets trapped in the sideline, almost loses it, gets it back up top to Washington. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Now down to 10. Washington almost loses it again. He's clear out at half court. Now he looks to drive. 7 seconds down to 6. Now Washington throws it away. Dallas Christian quickly on the run. Back to Wilson with the turnover, and the ball goes back to Kansas Christian.
Kansas Christian smartly takes the ball back up top with 20 seconds on that shot clock.
Dallas is going to wait for one more possession before they're going to look to foul. Hyacinth with the ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock, a minute and 10 seconds on the game clock. Great pass down low. Now kick back out, 6 seconds on the clock. Washington looks to drive all the way to the basket. The shot is not good, but Washington will go to the line to shoot two. Excellent half-court possession there for Kansas Christian, running that shot clock all the way down to about 2 seconds. Game clock down to 1 minute and 1 second. If Washington can hit these two free throws, it will spread this lead back out to 9 with 1 minute and 1 second to go, as Dallas Christian is going to sub in four players, excuse me, and I was just corrected. That is 4. It's been a long day. I'm still working on my counting. 4 players, but 4 players that have played a lot tonight will come back into the game, see if they can cut into this lead as the first free throw is missed.
And that was Joseph Allen's second foul of the night, team's 6th foul.
Frazier comes back into the game for the big man, Williams, for Kansas Christian. Kansas Christian looking to go small. Ball handling, ball possession is a big factor in this last minute of the game. Second free throw, no good. Both free throws were missed. The lead is still only 7 as Battles brings the ball into the front court, down by 7, now into the hands of Jairus Allen. Backdoor pass. Allen loses it momentarily, then regains it, puts the shot up, is grabbed on the wrist by Washington. Shot no good, but Allen will go to the line for 2. And again, free throw no good. Dallas Christian coach, great strategy here again. Dallas Christian coach bringing players into the game, but keeping one player out for the shooter. That way, if there's a made basket, there will be a stoppage of play so that they can get their press set up and look to try to get a turnover. Here is the second shot, no good as well, but rebounded by Allen. Allen out to the three-point, no good. Great effort there by Allen, rebounded underneath by Frazier. Frazier fouled, and he will walk to the other end.
That's going to be Dallas player number 5. That's going to be Tucker with the foul.
3 more subs will come in here for Dallas after this first free throw, and it is a 1-and-1, so the subs will go ahead and come on in at this point. So not much has changed in the last few seconds of game time. The score is still the same, but 10 seconds has run off the clock. 1-and-1. These free throws are big as Frazier steps to the line. Both teams missed a couple free throws. Now Frazier drills the front end of the 1-and-1. Games like this, Kevin, are won or lost on free throws.
They most certainly are.
Coach's timeout, full timeout. Dallas Christian has 1 full timeout left. They will undoubtedly use it if this game stays close. So Kevin, 8-point game. Kansas Christian going to the line for 1 more free throw. If they make it, that'll be a 9-point game. Dallas obviously has to get the ball down the court quickly, try to get up a good shot, and then look to put pressure on in the half court.
Definitely, and they're going to have to be putting up some 3-point shots as well. Dallas is going to. They definitely have some shooters on their team, so they're just going to have to spread the court and look for those guys. And then as soon as the shot goes up, be crashing those boards and hope that you get some rebounds and some second chance opportunities on some of those plays.
So one of the people on the live stream says they in front of the camera talking about Dallas Christian guys. They were in front of the camera that was blocking the camera that's shooting toward the scoreboard, and I would just say to you, you are correct, but I'm not going to tell 4 guys that size to move. I don't know about you, Kevin. No, I'm sure they didn't realize that, just waiting to sub into the game. as Frazier steps to the line looking to shoot his second free throw to put Kansas Christian up by 9. That free throw is good. Kansas Christian now up by 9. Kansas Christian will go into a little bit of a token press just to try to run some time off. Pass down to Allen. Allen back out to Macchiabo. Macchiabo looking to drive. Goes strong to the basket. No good. Follow by Allen, I believe. That basket is good. 7-point game with 26.7 seconds to go. Kansas Christian with the little trick play there. We don't have time to explain it now, except I'll tell you it is perfectly legal. So what happened there, Kevin, for anyone that was watching online that said, hey, he ran out of bounds?
Well, as long as you run out of bounds and establish yourself out of bounds, you can actually pass to your player out of bounds in order to advance the ball inbounds.
As long as it's after a made basket, not after a violation. Because after a made basket, you have the ability to run baseline. You do not after a violation. So that's what happened there for Kansas Christian. Good play by them to be able to get that ball in as Frazier drills his third free throw in a row with 23.8 seconds to go. I thought that spread it to 9. Apparently I am incorrect. That is an 8-point lead is what the scoreboard says, and we're going to go with what they say. Macchiabo driving in, kicks it over to Allen. Shot no good. Macchiabo with the rebound, no good. Follow by Hobson, no good. And Hobson with his own rebound follow, and good. The basket is good. Timeout is called. We have a 6-point game with 8.7 seconds to go. Antonio Daniels checking in on the live stream saying, let's go Falcons. Antonio Daniels played here at Kansas Christian, was a great big man inside. Now he's watching the game online. Thank you for watching, Antonio. Hope you're doing well, and wish you were here. So 8.7 seconds to go, 6-point game. Dallas is obviously going to try for a quick steal. If they don't get that, they're going to have to foul. And Kevin, this game is going to come down to free throws. If Kansas Christian can hit one free throw, it probably puts this game out of reach.
Yeah, being a 7-point game, if they hit another free throw, I think that's a comfortable enough lead to where they can feel like they've got this one in the bag with 8.7 seconds left in the game.
And was that timeout? Did Dallas Christian take that timeout?
They did. That was their last full timeout.
That is Dallas Christian's last timeout. Now, one difference between high school and college. The last minute of regulation in college, after a made basket, the clock stops. In high school, you can let 5 seconds run off that clock after a made basket. Not the case in college. So, if Dallas Christian can get a quick shot here, Kansas Christian, they're going to have to get a quick steal and shot. And this is something I've never seen. Kansas Christian puts 5 guys on the baseline. This looks like they're getting ready to run wind sprints. They're passing it around. I have never seen that before. Dallas Christian taking a look at it as well. Now they will foul late, 3.5 seconds. That is the first time in my career.
Looked like they were lining up on the offensive line, getting ready to run a football play.
It looked like it, and now the Kansas Christian fans and student section can begin to feel this. Kansas Christian is one free throw away from making their way to the championship game tomorrow. Vince Smith, who's had a wonderful game tonight, steps to the line needing one free throw to seal this deal. He looks up, takes the shot, and in order to keep suspense, he misses the shot. Clock running down to 0, long shot, no good. And like that, Dallas Christian's tournament comes to an end as they fought hard but came up 6 points short. Kansas Christian, on the other hand, has advanced to the championship game, and we will see if we can get an interview with the Kansas Christian coach here in a little bit, and also look at stats. Great job by both teams. Great fun game to commentate. Difficult game because there was a lot going on.
Definitely a hard-fought battle by both teams, and to be a 6-point game at the end, it was a fun game to watch for sure.
All right, Nikki Washington, shout out to Washington. Mom loves you. I'm assuming she's talking about Javarius Washington from Kansas Christian, #1, who had a a good night tonight as well. Jonathan Woods all the way from California. Great job, Falcons. We're going to take a 30-second break, and then we will probably cut our audio feed for a second as we're looking at stats and trying to get the Kansas Christian coach over here. And then we will be back after a couple minutes to go over some final stats, get you set up for the games tomorrow, and hopefully talk to the coach.
Take the next step towards your college degree at Kansas Christian College. We have residential and online degrees just for you. Our faculty have international experience and teach from a Christian values perspective. Classes will be convenient, your degree will be affordable, and you will be prepared to serve others in your career. Enroll today in your undergraduate degree program at kansaschristian.edu. Take that next step toward your life goals and achieve your dream. Enroll today at Kansas Christian College. Classes are forming now.
All right, we are back with the coach from Kansas Christian. And Coach, I thought you were tired a couple nights ago. That game had to have worn you out.
Yeah, that's another one, man. We haven't played Dallas Christian, and we didn't play them this season, so we didn't know what to expect. Watched a lot of film. We knew they were athletic, playing Manhattan, who beat us by a buzzer beater here, beat us by 20 at their place. So we're a little worried going into it, but we just do what we have to do, and we like to play good defense and lead the offense, and that's what we try to do tonight, man.
And great game, Coach. Dallas Christian, just talk about them again for a second. They had a play-in game to get into this tournament, knocked off Manhattan a couple nights ago, and just would not go away tonight. You all kept extending out the lead. Dallas Christian kept coming back. You'd extend it, they kept coming back. And the game was not decided until the final 5 seconds of the game. Just an all-around tough battle.
Yeah, tough, man. Like I said, they're a tough team. They're athletic. But we just wanted to come out and stay disciplined and do what we do. I told you the other night, we don't pass the eye test when we walk in the gym. A lot of guys say these guys are, these guys play college basketball, but we come out, play hard every game, and I'm proud of them, man. They're resilient, and I'm excited to be back in the championship again.
So Washington, for you, had 13 points tonight, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 assists. Good stat line for him. Yeah. Also, Vince Smith, I thought Vince Smith had an excellent game tonight. 21 points, 5 rebounds, only 1 steal. That he seemed to be a big factor for you in this game as well.
He was big, and we knew that Hobson, man, he's a good player, and Jay Allen, number 25 on their team, they're tough. But like I said, we just stick to what we do. Vince shot the ball really well tonight. We needed that. Javaris Washington is a player that I recruited out of Vegas, and a good friend of mine, Dave Bliss, highly recommended him. And man, he plays hard both ends of the court. So.
And also, the stat line doesn't look that big, but I thought Darian Williams, number 4, just really did a good job for you tonight. Only ends up with 6 points, has 8 rebounds, couple blocked shots, but it seemed like he was really a difference maker for you in there.
Darian has been a kid that's done everything we've asked this season. The last couple games we played him on JV, and believe it or not, he had 12 blocks against Ottawa, had a triple-double, and then he went back 2 nights later, had another triple-double with 10 blocks against a varsity Union team, and the JV beat them. And it was a lot to Darian, and Noah Brooks came down to play with the JV, and man, those guys. Believe it or not, that JV will give you a little confidence, and he's been playing really well for us.
And Williams is listed on the program as a freshman. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's a freshman, man.
And that is one freshman that has a big high side.
He does.
Great career ahead of him.
Yeah, so we're excited. Darian gave us some good minutes. I think everybody kind of chipped in. Jackson Hall, Jovens, some of those upperclassmen that came in and gave us some good minutes when we needed them. So
Jackson Hall hit a big 3 for you midway through the second half when you all were having trouble getting things to fall. The lead had gone from 15 down to 5. Dallas had momentum. Things didn't seem to be going your way, and Jackson Hall drilled a big 3 from the corner right down here And really, it seems to me from that point, the game was never out of reach, but that was the turning point where you all never looked back after that 3 by Jackson Hall.
I think Coach Poteet does a good job, and he's mentioned that a few times. We'll get a big lead and we'll squander it, and that's something we definitely want to work on as we go deeper into the playoffs, so to speak, and the championship tomorrow. Don't want to do that for sure, but just things you want to work on. And we're playing really good basketball at a really good time, and I always tell people that if it's not I like to win in January and you're going into February, but I want to get hot during that tournament time. You never know what could happen. So.
Absolutely. So looking forward to tomorrow. You'll be playing in the championship game at 3:30 against Arlington. And what do you know about Arlington, Coach?
Deja vu. We played them last year in the same regional, beat them, and they're a tough team, man. They're long, athletic, similar to this team. Very well coached by Bubba Jennings from former Texas Tech player years ago. So they're well coached, and we just want to, but we don't want to step out and do anything out of ordinary. We want to do what we do. We come in, play sound defense, try to get the best offensive shot and go from there. So.
And the winner of that game tomorrow gets an automatic bid to nationals down in Joplin. So good luck, Coach. Hopefully you can get your guys rested up. That's a 3:30 game.
Yeah.
And we will be back here broadcasting it, but we would love to see people show up here tomorrow for that game. Boy, it got loud in here tonight.
It got loud, man. The student section, hats off to them. They're a little rowdy. I don't want to know what they're saying over there, but hopefully it's G-rated.
We'd even take PG at this point.
Yeah, let's take it. But Mr. Kelso's over there, and I'm sure he did a good job.
That might have been why it got loud, because Mr. Kelso was over there.
Yeah, there you go. It's pretty loud, but it's a good environment. If you have time and you're in the area, man, this is fun basketball. I've been around the block with basketball and spent some time in the NBA, doing that stuff. But this is fun to me, man. This is really fun, and just to see the guys, come out here and play hard. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Coach. We'll let you get in the locker room and then celebrate this with your players, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right. So we're just wrapping it up here as Kevin Kramer gets his headset back on. Want to again plug those games tomorrow. We only have 2 games, but both of them are championships. The winner of the games tomorrow will go on to the national finals in Joplin. So Ozark women will play against champion women at 1 o'clock tomorrow in the first championship. Arlington men will play against your Kansas Christian Falcons at 3:30 in the championship game. Winner goes on to Joplin. Loser can hope for an automatic bid. If they don't get that, then their season in the NCCAA is over. Big day tomorrow. It's supposed to be a nice weather day. Come out and join us. Kevin, any final thoughts?
Not really, no. Just great day of basketball. Looking forward to some good championship games come tomorrow. Like Tim said, if you're in the area, swing by and support the teams and make this a really great atmosphere.
I should say before we go, I don't think I've said this, Hobson had 20 points tonight, 16 rebounds. Big game for him. And Allen, Jay Iris, I'll say it one more time, Jay Iris Allen. 25 points on the night. Big game for him. Thank you to all of you for joining us. And we are going to sign off for tonight. For Kevin Kramer, this is Tim Scott. We've been happy to have you with us. We look forward to seeing you, if not in person tomorrow, then seeing you on the live stream. For now, we're calling it a good night.